Hi, my name is Brooke Beam. I am the Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Community Development Extension Educator in Highland County, Ohio. In October, I had the opportunity to go to Ireland with the National Association of County Agricultural Agents, which essentially is all the agricultural, county-based extension educators across the country. And specifically, I attended this opportunity because Highland County, Ohio is situated in a place where we are looking to have some World Heritage sites in our community here in the next few years. And we wanted to see how do these communities in Ireland use agricultural tourism to incorporate that as an opportunity for their farmers into their business plans, and also to see how they incorporate other tourism with these on trips. But also, since it is St. Patrick's Day, and it's an appropriate time to learn more about Ireland and its agriculture. Located in the British Isles, Ireland is 3,627 miles from Hillsboro, Ohio. There's both Ireland and Northern Ireland, but for the purpose of this program, we are specifically going to be talking about Ireland, which is in the southern part of the island. Because Ireland is an island, most of their products have to be imported. They are very concerned about sustainability. And one of the best examples of their sustainability efforts were these ice cream cups from Murphy's Ice Cream. They're made out of thin wood and also recyclable material. There are 137,000 farms in Ireland. The United Kingdom is the largest importer of their Irish agricultural products, followed by the United States. The Kerry Gold Cooperative is vital to their agricultural industry, which we'll learn more about here shortly. Hi, I'm Brooke Beam, Highland County Agriculture, Natural Resources, and Community Development Extension Educator, and welcome to Ireland. Speaking English and Gaelic, Ireland provides visitors with a unique cultural experience. The Emerald Isle is known for its lush, green grass and rolling landscapes. As well as castles, the wild Atlantic Way, and of course, rainbows. Agriculture is the largest industry in Ireland. John Cross and his two sons, Michael and Brendan, are sheep farmers. They are unique in the fact that they milk their sheep.
It's whiter, it's a whiter colour than to the cashew blue, and I suppose it's interesting to see the difference. A lot of people, you can say if you prefer the cashew one, I won't get upset about it. You know, it's all about preference, and you know, there's a subtle difference between the two cheeses.
They have a partnership with two cheesemakers to utilize their sheep's milk for cheese production. Their milking parlor can milk 400 sheep an hour. The Crosses expect to have 1,200 lambs born in January, and 800 more will be born in March, which makes for a very busy lambing season. Cashel, a town in the south of Ireland, has a population of just over 4,000. Known for Cashel blue cheeses and the Rock of Cashel, the town is a common tourist stop. The Rock of Cashel is a historic archaeological site that includes a Gothic cathedral, a round tower, and a 15th century castle. The Irish potato famine led to mass immigration to the United States from Ireland. However, potatoes are still an important Irish crop. Edward English started Castlecore Potatoes on his family's cattle farm 50 years ago. Now he packages white, pink, and red potatoes as well as onions. To meet the demand, he and other farmers use 4,000 to 6,000 acres of land in crop rotations. According to Mr. English, most consumers boil their potatoes instead of mashing them. He also stated that the most challenging thing about his industry was access to buildings and land to operate the business. Another unique Irish farm is located outside of the town of Macroom, Ireland. Johnny and Geraldine Lynch utilized their 150-acre farm to raise water buffalo from Asia. Since 2009, they have produced buffalo cheese. Their business has grown to have their own cheese plant on site, as well as the production of several kinds of award-winning cheeses. Cheeses made from buffalo milk at the Macroom Buffalo Farm include ricotta, mozzarella, halloumi, and feta. Milk from water buffalo is lactose-free, and the animals are treated the same way as cattle. In addition to making cheese, the farm offers foodie tours highlighting cooking lessons and local cuisine. The farm can be found on TripAdvisor, and they are also becoming a popular tourist destination. The Nicholson family farm is located in County Cork, Ireland. Bill and Niall Nicholson are third generation on their family's farm near the Cork harbour.
These guys behind us are the group of our heaviest weanling bulls. They're weaned with about 6 weeks now at this stage. We wean the cows after we finish up with harvest. About 2 or 3 weeks after that, we put the cows out to a stubble field and we put these guys inside. They've just got brought in again this morning because we're starting to run short on grass now. Our season is beginning to slow down, and not only that, but we had 3 inches of rain yesterday fell, and 2 inches of that fell in 1 hour yesterday. So we had very heavy downpours yesterday. Luckily we were inside working, so we didn't get too wet, but ground conditions are starting to deteriorate now, so we'd rather save the grass quality that's there now. These guys, what we'll be doing with them, they just got brought in this morning. They're perfectly settled, as you can see. They'll be going out again tomorrow morning to grass. We'll do that for about a week. We'll let them out by day and in by night is what the plan is. We just took them in this morning because we wanted to save the field above.
Growing concerns over Brexit have the Nicholsons considering changing their operation from beef production to dairy production, a decision that could cost up to €1 million. Unlike dairy production in Ireland, there is no co-op for beef production, and export tariffs are a concern. The view from the farm provides both an urban and rural perspective of Cork. Dairy production in Ireland is by far the largest sector of the agricultural industry. The extension educators in Ireland are known as agricultural advisors. There are 120 total agricultural advisors in Ireland, and 40% of which are devoted entirely to dairy production. The agricultural advisors focused on pasture production, dairy health, and milk production. Additionally, they helped found the Kerry Agricultural Products Company, which includes the Kerrygold butter brand. This research station focuses entirely on dairy production and hosts an annual field day that thousands of Irish dairy farmers attend to learn about the latest production practices. After 20 years in American markets, Kerrygold butter is the second best-selling butter in the United States. Separating itself from domestic butter brands, Kerrygold is produced from grass-fed cows, which thrive in the temperate Irish climate. On average, Ireland receives 7 feet of rain per year. We were able to see the milk trucks on our ferry we took over the Shannon River, and in typical Irish fashion, it was pouring rain. Wet weather is a key to producing the forages for dairy production in Ireland. It is even a part of the Kerrygold commercials. Like in the United States, most Irish farms are family farms. Tim O'Leary produces milk with his sons and wife near Blarney, Ireland. The O'Learys host over 30 agricultural farm tours per year. Their farm is one of the Kerrygold butter producing farms. Mrs. O'Leary treats visitors to homemade scones, jam, and, of course, her family's Kerrygold butter from their dairy. The Wild Atlantic Way is a scenic drive along Ireland's western coast. Coves, beaches, and seaside towns dot the landscape. The Cliffs of Moher rise over 700 feet above the Atlantic Ocean for a span of 5 miles. The cliffs are one of Ireland's largest tourism attractions. The Ring of Kerry is part of the Wild Atlantic Way. The trip around the Ring of Kerry is approximately 120 miles by car. Due to the windy, narrow roads nestled into the mountains, the drive can be quite adventurous. Mountains, waterfalls, sheep, and beaches can be seen throughout the drive. The Ring of Kerry is a photographer and nature enthusiast's dream, as most of the land is in its natural state. This part of Ireland is not known for quality agricultural land due to the rocky and mountainous landscape, making it a great place to graze sheep. Blarney Castle was built by Dermot McCarthy, the King of Munster, in 1446. While there are many variations of the origins of the Blarney Stone, the word Blarney supposedly came from McCarthy's ability to delay Queen Elizabeth I's attempts to seize the castle. McCarthy was known to be talkative and convincing of the stories he told, of which Queen Elizabeth was said was complete Blarney. Thus, visitors to Blarney Castle who kiss the Blarney Stone are said to receive the gift of eloquence, or the gift of gab. While Kerrygold butter is a popular imported Irish food in the United States, 2 other Irish brands you may have heard of are Guinness and Jameson Whiskey. In 1780, John Jameson began producing Irish whiskey. Now all of the Jameson whiskey is produced in the town of Middleton, Ireland. Jameson sources its barley from a 100-mile radius of the distillery and uses water from a local river. Corn is sourced from international farms, as Ireland's climate is not an ideal climate for growing corn. Jameson triple distills their products and utilizes casks from American bourbon companies, as they can only use casks once for bourbon standards. Therefore, Jameson uses these casks to age the whiskey.
That at this stage now, this is like a deep dark red amber. It's more like an aged port or a Burgundy or a Bordeaux.
Dublin is the capital of Ireland. Located on the eastern coast along the River Liffey, the city is the largest in Ireland with a population of over 1.3 million. The city is known for its colorful and unique doors, which can be viewed throughout the city. Trinity College was founded in 1592 by Queen Elizabeth I. The library at Trinity College is home to the Book of Kells and the Brian Boru Harp. The library is home to about 5 million books. Christ Church Cathedral is the oldest medieval cathedral in Dublin. It underwent extensive renovations in the Victorian era, but the renovations preserved the building. The cathedral contains the tomb of Strongbow, an Anglo-Norman nobleman famous in Irish history.
Oh, it's a lightsaber.
Music is an important part of Irish culture. While you may know several more recent Irish artists like U2, Van Morrison, and the Cranberries, there are many other classic Irish songs. While Ireland's agriculture has many similarities and differences to American agriculture, as an island, they are very concerned with the environment, sustainability, and international trade. Unlike in the United States, most farms never leave the family and may only have one transaction in every 150 years. Speaking primarily English, Ireland is a great place for American tourists to learn about agriculture and experience the culture of European cities. Now that we know a little bit more about how Ireland deals with agricultural tourism, it's important to note that there are two kinds of agricultural tourism that have distinct differences. The first is value added, and the second is technical. Value added opportunities for agritourism include things like corn mazes, you pick pumpkin patches, a petting zoo, having ice cream. So, things that have a lot of opportunities to have more of a family friendly environment. The technical tours, which are most of the tours that you saw in the trip to Ireland, those are targeted towards agricultural producers, particularly agricultural producers that are trying to find ways to further advance their businesses. A lot of these tours are coordinated through extension services, cooperatives, farm bureaus, or other trade groups that are trying to teach their producers further marketing tips. So there's a very distinctive difference between the two. There's approximately 5 to 6 tour companies in the United States that cater to these kinds of agricultural tours, but they rely heavily on networking. So if this is something that interests you as an agricultural producer to pursue, having good networking with your local farm bureau, your extension office, and other cooperatives in the area are how a lot of these tour companies identify places where they could take individuals when they're on these regional tours in the communities. In the United States, there is generally farmers can earn some kind of compensation for these kinds of tours. So about the average tour is about 2 hours long. You can estimate about $15 a person. But if there's something else that they're doing that is also a value-added opportunity, there could be more compensation. So if there's a meal that's going to be served, there's some kind of a unique experience, that would also increase the opportunity to earn extra incomes from these types of agricultural tours. While pursuing agricultural tourism may not be something that is viable for every agricultural producer in the state of Ohio, it is definitely something to keep in mind, particularly if your area in the state is like Highland County and may have an opportunity to have a World Heritage Site nearby. So keep it in the back of your mind. We hope that you have a fantastic St. Patrick's Day, and we look forward to sharing more information about tourism and agritourism opportunities to you here in the future. Thank you and have a great day.